name is Berger, and I love Youth Run NOLA. I've been working with them for about 3 to 4 years. I help with their running programs. I help coach their coaches on teaching the kids how to run. I coach them with yoga, and I put on their race called the 504K. Youth Run NOLA helps 19 schools throughout New Orleans, Jefferson, and St. Bernard's parishes. It's an after-school running program where volunteer teachers and people from the community come out and run with kids after school, keep them off the streets, keep them safe, and teach them the great things about running and just about being good people in society. All these kids really don't have much. They're all in these public and charter schools. Some come from broken homes, some have great families, but just not much to go back to when they go home. A lot of their schools also don't have any extracurricular programs that are set up within the school district anymore. So this gives them another option for after school for an hour to hour and a half to go with other children their age and run and have fun. I started the 504K with the founder of Youth Run NOLA, Alex Lebo, a few years ago. They always bring their kids to races, but they never had something for themselves. And we were just brainstorming one day and came up with putting the 504K together, 504 being the area code here. We also took a part of the city called the Bywater and Marinay, which doesn't have a race in it, and is one of those communities that is just kind of underserved as well, but on the rise. And we decided to put a race there. It has become one of the biggest races in New Orleans in just 2 years. We have over 200 children that do it free of charge, and we get their community to come out and do it, their family, their friends, which we get sponsored as well. 504K is very different because most 5Ks in the city, it's all people that can afford it. It's usually in one of the nice parks. There's lots of they have tons of sponsors and stuff like that. We're totally grassroots. Everybody that works on the 504K committee, including myself, the other people that are race directors that help, which is about 20 to 25 people, all do it pro bono. So therefore, no race directors getting paid, and it really is just a community thing. It's also different because a majority of the people that do this can't afford it. The kids in their community, they don't have chances outside of Youth Run NOLA bringing them to other races, but this is for them, this is their race, and this is one of the bigger fundraisers for them to do. All the proceeds go to Youth Run NOLA, not a cent gets put into anybody else. Races are very saturated throughout the country and in New Orleans especially, so everybody's always asking for sponsorship and money. In New Orleans, it's very expensive to block off streets, to get police detail, ambulance, fire trucks, and everything else. It just takes a lot to put on a road race, especially when you're not inside of a public park or something like that. It also helps to get money so we can get more kids into this. So instead of 200 kids this year, maybe we have 300 or 350 kids in the future. Instead of having only 50 to 70 community, their friends and family come in, maybe we can get another 100 to 200 people come in from the community that would never ever have an experience to be in a race. The Youth Run NOLA, a big cost is also transportation. So a lot of times they need buses to get from here to there. It could be 10 kids, it could be 200 kids. Whether they come to the yoga studio here, higher power and do yoga, or it's bringing them to different races around the city, or to different events that's their own. It costs a lot of money. Today there's a summer camp from Arthur Ashe Charter School, and we had about 12 kids, 12 young men come into the studio, all really not wanting to do this. Today they came in and they rocked it. It took them about 10 minutes, but they all calmed down, they all got into it. They each got a turn, teaching different poses. So it was really giving them some leadership in the thing, which I think really got them into it. you know, and then just also being outside of the school setting, being inside a nice studio. So today was incredible. It's what I live for, and that's about it.